What is going on, guys? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Morning, morning, morning. I don't know how to get up YouTube Studio, bro. Like, where is... All right, let me put this over here. Good morning, guys. I don't know where you... Dude, I just don't get YouTube, man. Bullish or bearish? Huh. What do you think, brother? What do you think? You might be bearish today, just slightly. Okay, okay. Guys, how's everything look? Everything good? Everything good? Everything good? Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me just put out a notification that we're live over on the Discord. All right. All right, so guys, overnight session. Overnight session. Overnight session. Absolutely tanked. China, reciprocal tariffs. 30-something%. I think it was 34%. I forget the exact number. So we tanked at the open. Not at the open. We tanked overnight. I have this little 1 minute breaker here that I have marked, but not a high probability breaker. I don't think it's too high probability. It's a 1 minute breaker. We didn't fully sweep buy side yet, but we did tap into this gap up here. So, possibility that we want to go a little bit, dig a little bit deeper into this. Hold on, guys. I'm still getting set up over here. I'm still trying to get set up over here. Where's my chat at? Oh, here it is. Okay. Good morning, guys. What happened overnight? China decided to slap some tariffs on us, so we kind of tanked overnight. We're currently down 2.5%. So yeah, we're really overextended to the downside again. You guys can see like midnight's over here. We're way below midnight. London highs are up here. If we look at the 1 hour time frame right now, I do think that price wants to possibly dig in to this 1 hour, maybe a little bit deeper. Otherwise, we'll just continue selling off. And okay, thanks. That's funny. Oh man. So let's see what happens, man. Best thing I ever made that I'm with you in premium. Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much for being a premium member. So today's game plan is I have loaded up a couple take profit trader accounts. I have a couple take profit accounts. We're gonna try to pass those evals today. I'm not trading funded, just so everyone knows today. Today is not a funded day. Today is definitely an eval only type day. If you're trading funded today, God bless you. I just do not recommend doing that on NFP day. So be extremely careful of your funded accounts today. Today will be pretty volatile, I think, especially with the China tariffs getting slapped overnight. Trump can tweet any moment and we can rip 3,000 points to the upside. So today is just evals, man. We're gonna rock some evals. We're gonna look for some trade setups. But we're definitely not gonna do anything early because I can already tell that this is gonna be a seek and destroy day. Seek and destroy price action. So what I really wanted to see happen, chat, is the market come up into this buy side here. We got this 15-minute. Do we actually sweep it? No, we just missed it here. We have like a little swing high point here. We just missed. We basically left relative equals. So I'd like the price to come up here. Possibility for a short setup. If we just start displacing lower from here, then so be it. Maybe we can try to get something aggressively to the downside. This breaker actually still holding. Ain't that something, huh? The rules are still in effect. Yeah, if the market goes 5% overextended, then we're not going to be able to do anything. Same rules applies, guys. Same rules apply. Dude, where is YouTube Studio? Why am I such a bot with YouTube? Like, where do I go to watch my friggin' live and make sure things are running smoothly? I don't understand. Ah, here it is. Here it is. There it is. All right. I got that figured out now, guys. I'm a YouTube bot. What did China do during the night? They hit reciprocal tariffs on the United States at 33% for, I believe, any imports. KWT Radio, welcome in, baby. Let's go. KWT Radio, welcome in, baby. Let's go. I love KWT, man. KWT, thank you so much for the amazing testimonial. That was fantastic, bro. Chat. What are we thinking? Bullish or bearish? Polls coming right now. Starting a poll. What are we thinking? Bullish or bearish? Should we just blind short? Like blind short with chat or what? I'm honestly down. It's eval day, yo. We're gonna get a little degenerative. It's bring your eval to work day. Bring your eval to work day, baby. MNQ swept those relative equal highs, but NQ didn't. All right, let me take a look at that. Yeah, you're right, they did. Ooh, you're right, they did. Oh. Oh, is magic. You know. I really like these relative equal lows down here as target 1 for this short idea, and I like relative equal lows down here for target 2. The question is, are we now going to get a fill here? This is super choppy. It might just display straight towards target, and I won't have a setup, unfortunately, but so early in the session. It's like 6 minutes into the session. Hopefully we have a volatile session and we get some freebies. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jellybean? I'm short right now. Let's dump. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I don't really have a model to short, but I like the draw. The draw looks pretty clean for me right now. So you should be okay. If we can get a model, then we can get a little trade action going on here. I mean, there is a breaker right here that held. A little 1-minute breaker. We opened right into it at 9:31. I couldn't bring myself to short it. Just that soon into the session, but we should take this now. We should definitely take this. How's everybody's night, man? How's everybody's week been, man? Guys, if you guys were in the premium channel, then you guys premium ate this week, man. Back-to-back days. Wednesday, I believe, 140-point long, and then the next day a 60-point long. So we had like a 200 points in 2 days. That was pretty wild. There was some decent price action in the middle of the week. Dude, Top Step X. Anybody else? Top Step X just absolutely lagging. I have Top Step X over here. I got Trade Evade over here. I've got Trading View here. Top Step X is frozen. I can't even use it. I have no idea what's going on with that. Oh, you were moving, Joanna? You're moving and grooving? Where'd you move to? Have you tried Trading Locker? No, I haven't. Top Step keeps freezing for me, guys. I'm going to be executing on... Oh, look at these relative equal lows they're going to put in on us. What are they going to do with this now? Oh, this just doesn't give me anything to get excited about, really. This level does not get me excited, chat. They're putting in relative equals engineered, but it doesn't get me too excited. Do we have an SMT here? No, we have relative equals on ES too. Huh. Honestly, blind shorts probably work here, to be honest with you. Blind shorts probably work. Chat, so if you're just tuning in, I got 2 take profit trader accounts fired up for today's stream. Giving them a whirl. Yeah, I told you that this was a blind short opportunity here. Just really no model for me to trade, but if we were super aggressive, we could have just shorted that. Probably would have, that would have been 50 points right off that. Yeah, scalp shorts would have worked here. When the draw is obvious, then you can just scalp short it. I mean, I don't mind doing it either, but it's a little late now. We're gonna sweep both of these liquidity points. Now I have to wait. So there's an old 5-minute gap here that if we flip to the downside, it's pretty much GG's for bulls at this point. I don't really know where this can end up going. Honestly, I have to go on the continuous contract to even look left. Hold on. On a weekly time frame, we just took major weekly sell side. Now, I don't even know, man. There's a monthly gap down here. That might be a draw. That's way down here. But we just took weekly sell side. If we just keep flipping lower, then there's an open FEG on the monthly down here. Could be a possible long-term draw. Could get drawn into today. Honestly, I don't know. The way this market's been moving, man, it's just like... Sheesh, it's been crazy, chat. It's been crazy. I'm talking crazy. I just can't. I'm so excited. I'm in too deep. Ooh, crazy. And I feel so fine. Come on, guys. Where are my 90s babies at? Monthly FEG is insane. Yeah, it is, bro. That could be a draw. That could definitely be a draw. This 5-minute gap's gonna flip. This 5-minute gap's gonna flip, chat. If we flip it, what do we do? Do we want to short this on the flip? I'm talking crazy. I feel something. So excited. I'm in too deep. 80s, 90s. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I was born 89. So I say I guess I'm definitely a 90s baby for sure. 1989, man. Damn, I'm getting old. That's crazy. Top Step's bugging, chat. I don't know. Top Step is actually bugging. Look at this candle now. Look at this volatility. This is why I don't trade NFP day, by the way, for funded chat. It's only eval. I hate price action on NFP day. NFP day makes me want to poke my eyes out. Okay. So there's a reason that I don't trade NFP. But we are trading evals today because that's appropriate. But funded accounts, I wouldn't recommend it. Would not recommend it. I'm talking crazy. Damn, the volume in some of these candles is actually pretty wild. Really, really wild volume. I'm watching over here on the DOM. We've got some serious volume coming in. Serious volume coming in here. Yeah, Top Step's chalked, bro. Top Step's chalked. Top Step is chalked. I'm literally just looking at 30-second time frame on there, but it literally everything looks chalked. Guys, everyone made fun of me when I put out that video on TikTok about my top 3 firms and how I didn't have Top Step in the top 3. There's a reason why I didn't put them in the top 3. Their UI is absolutely god awful. Okay. They run 0 promotions. They haven't really added anything new to their basically system or company, or whatever you want to call it. And Top Step X is honestly, I like it. It has potential, but it always has problems. So, I mean, yeah, they pay out. They've got great rules, but they're number 4. They're not number 1, 2, or 3 anymore. They're number 4. They might even be number 5. Still a great firm to go with, but I don't know. They're kind of slacking a little bit, in my opinion. They got to bring in a new. I know they're rolling out that new dashboard, and it looks pretty good. But that old dashboard has got to go. It's so bad and so slow and clunky. Oh, and their payment processor is god awful. The amount of times I had to I couldn't figure out how to activate accounts on there with my card. It was like I wanted to beat my head in. Like I'm like, what are we doing here? They're like, oh, you got to do this with your chip card and then this and then that. I'm like, guys, come on, man. I was able to buy evals with the same card, but I can't activate with the card. Like, come on, bro. You guys got to figure some of this basic stuff out, payment processing stuff. Figure it out. So we did flip the gap on the 5-minute, but this is NFP day for you. Flip the gap on the 5-minute, not strong enough. Took liquidity now. We don't have any SMTs to work off of here. This looks very bullish at this point. If we're just gonna rip, gonna mark out this possible breaker formation here. Possible breaker formation after tapping into this 5-minute FEG. Might try for a long, honestly. I'm thinking we go higher. Wow, this is not gonna give me a setup. I've been saying I think we dig higher into this 1-hour gap here. We didn't really sweep these relative equals either, so I don't mind trying to find a breaker long here. I actually like this idea. We're not gonna get a setup though. NFP day. NFP day. It would look something like this. Probably want to run a wider stop on eval. Maybe even run it down like here or something. Relative equals up here. Let's see what we get here. We got to be a little weary because I think we've got a 5-minute breaker as well that we're kind of chopping around inside here. But I definitely think we draw higher into this gap. Those relative equals look pretty obvious. May not give us a setup, chat. My Fund of Futures easily the best firm out right now. I mean, yeah, I really like My Fund of Futures. They just been consistent. The UI is great on the back end. The journaling software is great. I mean, TradeEvade is what it is. I don't really like TradeEvade, but you can trade on TradingView. The only issue is you can't copy trade on TradingView with multiple accounts. So you're forced to use TradeEvade at that point, or NinjaTrader, you know, or Sierra Chart or any of these other programs. But I really think if My Fund of Futures somehow came out with their own TopStep X, I think they would be like the best firm. I really like TopStep X. I think it's really good. The way that you can lock yourself out, all the different stuff that's trader friendly in there. That stuff's really, really attractive to me. If someone else can basically mimic that and make it better, I think they'd be a top firm. I'm watching this setup right here. I'm interested in this setup. I want to see if we get a tap into that breaker at all. It's a little breaker, but it actually is a unicorn breaker. Look at this. I'm going to run a pretty wide stop, guys. We're on eval today, so we're going to be aggressive with this trade, too. Probably going to have 2-3 minis stacked into here. See if I can just get through. There's 2 phases on top take profit, it looks like, right? I got to do 1,500 and 1,500. So I guess we'll be kind of aggro with it. I'm going to see how this reacts first. If this just flips the gap, then we're going to be out of here. All right, I'm in for one here. I just entered right here on this tap. I like that reaction. That's pretty clean. Let's see if we just explode to buy side now and we could just be like GG's on a Friday. If this just fails from here, then we'll look for something else. But I like this idea of this buy side up here getting swept. It's relatively equal. It's engineered. We took this low. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm in for 2 minis. I don't know why I said 1. I have 2 minis on each account here. Probably going to end up already have to get out of this pretty quickly because I need to make 1,500 on the account. I hate these 50% consistency rules. Don't you guys? We're up by like 30 points right now, chat. Do what you want with it. I'm looking to squeeze a little bit more out of this. Again, I am running eval, so like I'm super aggressive with position sizing. $1,500 in 2 minutes. Oh, that's easy, baby. Come on. I'm up like only a couple $100 right now because we're pulling back. If this wedge wants to break out to the upside, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. Can we just wedge this to the upside right to that VWAP and get out of here? Take out this wick real quick. I mean, I don't even need that much, though. I just need 1,500. I'm already in for... I'm up like 800 right now in 2 minis. Please don't fail like that. Please don't fail like that. Looking kind of weak. Do what you want here, chat. If you want to protect capital. We went like 30 points in profit back to break even. I mean, it's still valid. It's just a little choppy. Just very choppy, actually. Very choppy. I would love a nice little, what do we call it, chat? Drake candle. Can we get a Drake candle real quick? There we go. Drake me up, baby. Drake me up, chat. Drake me right up to VWAP. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. I'm out of that trade right there, chat. That's 1,800 on these evals already. Let's go. Stops or break even. Hold your trade if you want. W's in the chat as always, please. Run these stops a little higher too, guys. Run these stops a little higher. Actually, run these stops to break even. Run these stops to break even. That's 84 points. Run those to break even. Yeah, run those to break even. I don't know, man. I don't know who's doing it like me out here. I really don't. I don't. That's 80-something points right there. Perfect entry, almost zero draw. That's 86 points. Guys, take that profit there and be done. Don't let this come back. I mean, I like the draw higher, but I also, it's NFP day. We're not staying in trades long today. I made that very clear. They call me Uncle PJ. All right, who wants to be on a TikTok clip real quick? Everyone spam W's. We're going to make a cool little TikTok. Spam the W's. YouTube live, baby. 86 points. Spam the W's. Spam the W's. Oh, you guys are you guys are spamming W's. Let's go, man. Let's go. Yo, I like YouTube because nobody gets banned for spamming W's like Discord does. All right, you all made it on TikTok. I'll post it a little bit later. That was great. See, guys, this is why I don't want to be in trades long. We took 86 points. We're out. This came back to break even now. So nobody should still be in this trade. It should only be a break even or 86 point trade. Okay? It's either break even or 86 points. There's no in between. Unless you scaled. We're chop sueying though, chat. We're definitely in chop sueyville here. But honestly, man, that was a nice little clean breaker. When a breaker like that just delivers, this breaker is going to end up failing now, but we're not worried about it anymore. Let me see here. So if we ran stops like a little tighter, then yeah, this would have been straight up like 1 to 3 actually. I had wider stops, but it didn't even get there. So that was clean. It was clean for a little 1 minute breaker action. That actually is insane, bro. That is 2 unicorns in 1 week. You're right. Good point. I didn't even think about that. That was another unicorn. It was another unicorn that literally, I love these things, man. They just, even though they look so subtle, they deliver. Like, that's 86 points. It doesn't look like a lot because we're so volatile, right? Like, look, we tap in here and that's boom. Actually, chat, that's 95 points from my entry. What was my entry? Oh my word, it's gonna rip. Hold on, what was my actual entry here? I was in at 18,116. 18,116. So I was in like right here. So from that, 18,116. Yeah, that's 80. Yeah, it's 80 points flat. You can't be mad about that right there. Possible inverted fair value gap setup coming now. I mean, I don't know if we want to really get back in. I actually can't get back in. I actually can't get back in because I'm already at threshold for these evals. Oh no, this is gonna be a free inverted, chat. This is gonna be a free inverted. Chat, if you haven't made money yet, a freebie. Here's a freebie. No charge. This is a freebie. I wish I was able to trade this. I'd have any more accounts. I should have fired up more accounts. Oh no, it's gonna be a freebie, chat. It's gonna be a freebie. Damn. Is the market gonna treat us well today? Oh. So guys, I went shopping like maybe 2 weeks ago. I went to this spot. I forget the name of this store. Maybe my wife can tell us. I don't know where she is though. But it was like an Asian clothing company. I loved all the clothes they had there. Literally all the clothes. The only issue is I'm 6'4", 220 pounds. So an XL wouldn't even fit me. I was literally like, I can't even explain it. It looked like it was skin tight clothing. Everything I'm wearing right here is double XL or triple XL. So I had this little guy going around with me in the store and he's like, dude, you're really big, but like nothing's going to fit you. I'm like, well, let's just go the triple XL, whatever you guys got. I love the styles. Oh, it's so funny, man. I bought a bunch of clothes. It's all triple XL. Oh, you know what I just realized, chat? I actually have to lose some money. There is a new breaker forming right here. There's a breaker with an inversion right here. Do with it as you please. Oh, man. Much love from Indonesia, bro. I love the quality of your trades and content. Thank you so much, KA. Welcome back, brother. Well, welcome in. Guys, I might fire up. I think I'm going to paper trade this, see if it works. What are we thinking? Where's the paper? Yeah, let me put a paper trade in here. I'm gonna buy this here. Stop loss is gonna be way down here. I'm just gonna run a wide ass stop. Terrible entry on the paper trade though, wasn't it, chat? Absolute terrible entry. I just want to see if this breaker ends up holding. Okay, so there's the breaker. Let me delete this. I don't need this here right now. There's that old inversion. Do we have an SMT here or something? Ooh, no, we don't really. I'm waiting for the 15-minute breaker, honestly. PJTRADES sim funded or my funded futures expert? Oh. Wait, sim funded? You mean Tradeify straight to funded? For inversions, do you wait on if it breaks or retests? Honestly, it is literally situational. Sometimes I do I wait for a retest. Sometimes I'm in on the inversion already. So it's definitely a situational type thing. Chat, I have a terrible entry on this paper trading thing here. I don't really care, obviously, but we're just seeing if this breaker is gonna work. This is informational purposes only. We already took our breakers, our unicorn breaker. This is actually technically another unicorn breaker. Look, there's a gap in here. Let me clean some stuff up for you guys. This is getting very messy. Very, very messy. Let's just keep the breaker unicorn. Actually, it's not really a unicorn. It's very close to being one, but like The breaker is like, it's close. You can definitely use it as a breaker, a unicorn. Where should I have entered? Oh, I would probably be entering here, but I'm just messing around with this paper trading account here. I'm just gonna delete that for now so no one's confused thinking that's actually a real trade. But I like this area here for higher if this breaker wants to hold inside this gap. Breaker, breaker. Read all about it. Look at the 15-minute breaker. Bearish breaker. I don't see anything on a 15-minute bearish breaker here. Oh, you're talking about all the way up here? Why am I looking all the way up here on a bearish breaker? I don't really care what I don't really care about up here right now, guys. I'm just worried about current price action. What's a unicorn breaker? A unicorn breaker is one of those breaker lined up with a fair value gap inside the breaker. So this one right here is technically a unicorn, but really not the cleanest. I like when the fair value gap's right in the middle of the breaker, instead of being basically below the breaker where our stops want to be. So this is not really a clean breaker. Right now we're just chop sueying, guys. We took one trade, which was a nice 80-something point trade on that unicorn. Now we're just chilling. Now we're kind of just chilling. This breaker's not going to work. It doesn't look like, so I'm going to delete it. We're starting to just drag lower. Drake me up, please. What's everyone got planned for the rest of the day? I feel like I want to load up a couple more evals, though. Hold on a second here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any more of these take profit evals, though. They kind of take kind of long to process. This market's starting to turn over again. 5-minute gap again here, holding. Let's see what happens inside this gap. Need to pass my eval today. Damn, dude, you pretty much missed the 80-point trade we just took. Taking the kid to the Minecraft movie here at 11. Nice. What time frames do I use mostly? I use all time frames, bro. I execute on like a 1-minute time frame, 30-second time frame, but all time frames are used in Confluence. You going to the gym? Gym, Will? Nice, bro. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Let's see if I can get a couple more evals here. Load it up. All right, let's see. Let's get... What's the max you can have with take profit? 5? You guys know the max is 5 with take profit trader? I already have 2 basically at $1,800 profit, so let's get some more. 6? I think it's 5. Buy Conceps evals and trade them on days like today. I have my funding with Conceps already. I don't really want to. I mean, I could build backup accounts, right? But I'm gonna do take profit since I wanted to try them out in the first place. They've been pretty solid. They've been on my radar. They've been on my radar for a little bit. All right. Sit tight for a second, guys. We're not gonna do anything right now. I'm gonna try to get these accounts loaded up here. Not sure if I can get these, like, they have kind of like a slow process, which is a little annoying. How do I do this again? Okay. Let me see if I can log in. Maybe we can get some more evals done. It's only 10-10, man. We've already taken 1 trade for 80 points, so we can get something else going. All right, cool. So that was able to add 2 more accounts. Hold on. Let me get this going, chat. Hold on. We're gonna take out 1, 5, and 9, 1 now. 1, 5, and 9, 1 are going out. I'm gonna bring in this account and this account, right? I believe. Yeah. All right, cool. Okay, so hold on a second, guys. 717. All right, I got 2 more loaded up here. I got 2 more loaded up. We need to go for $1,500 profit on these. I wish it was 1 day to pass, to be honest with you, though. 5 active pro accounts at once. Okay. I just been hearing great things about like the daily payouts and stuff if you get to pro live, so I definitely want to try them out now. This is a really nice reaction, chat. We've got a bearish breaker here. Possibly get a retest for lower. Just let this market dump. Damn. We also have a 5-minute bearish here. I actually think the 1 minute's cleaner. I'd rather take this one. Let's see if we get a retest back up into here. Sway Funded has a 1-step challenge. Sway Funded? I don't know if I trust anything named Sway Funded. I don't go any like new firms. It's got to be like something that's been out there, reliable for a while. I've never heard of that company before. London Low is the draw, in my opinion. Why don't I have London Low drawn here? I don't think London Low's down here, brother. London Low's up here. This down here is just a swing low, external liquidity down here. This is just sell side, we call it. So London Low's up here. London High is up here too. We're nowhere near anything to do with London right now. This is what I would just call like pre-market low or an external liquidity draw. Yeah, I like this 1 minute breaker idea here if we get it. I like it, but we also got to be a little weary that we just swept this liquidity now. This is really just up and down price right now, guys. Look at this. No really range breakout. Just kind of chop sueying. Let's see. Yeah, we're making lower lows and lower highs, so I'm definitely leaning shorts. I mean, we're in a downtrend, so wouldn't mind doing it. But my issue being here is that we've got a massive 4-hour gap that's going to form. We did dig into the 1 hour gap, so that gives me a little bit more clarity. So yeah, if we can get this breaker formation, this breaker setup up here, would be pretty nice. I'd be interested in shorting this down here, down to here. Yeah, we're down 3.7% already, guys. Does anybody know the exact number where we'd be at 5% today? I didn't take a look before I hopped on stream. Anybody know what number that is at 5%? So I can just mark it on the chart. If someone could figure that out real quick, that'd be great. I'm not sure what number that is. 17,741. Okay. Wow, yeah, this is gonna get down there pretty quickly, huh? 17,741. So like right here somewhere. Text minus 5%. Alert zone. I'm gonna make this like a red line so you guys know. And make it nice and bold. All right, there it is. 5% alert zone. 5% alert zone. Da-na-na, da-na-na. We have a breaking Sports Center update. The 5% alert zone has been tagged. Donald Trump and China are in massive tariff negotiations. And China has just slapped a 34% retaliatory tariff on the United States. Tune in later to PJ Trades Live for more of the bloodbath. Da-na-na, da-na-na. How many people we got in here? 178 concurrent viewers and 31 likes. 80-point trade we took already, guys. 80-point trade. We should have at least 80 likes. Can we like up the stream? What do I got to do? 80-point winner on that unicorn breaker. And we got, all right, come on. Let's go, boys. 46 likes. We got 175 people in here. All you got to do is tap it once. Please, please. I beg of you. Oh my God, they're really gonna do it. They're really gonna just make me mark unicorns all day long, huh? They're gonna make me mark unicorn and breakers all day today, chat. All right, so now we've got a really nice 5-minute inversion, right? So here's our 5-minute inversion. Who's texting me? Okay. If we get back up into here, I really would like to slam a short. I honestly would really like to slam a short. Da-na-na, da-na-na. KWT Radio. Okay, so now we're gonna have a breaker formation here at this low. Do we trust it, chat, or no? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this price action. Here's the 5-minute retest. If we dig up into this 5-minute, guys, inside of this breaker, I would be very tempted to slam another short. Let's see what happens here. Inversion inside of this bearish gap here. I don't want to mark this. You guys see this bearish gap here? It's too much stuff to look at right now. But there's a bearish gap sitting here in the 5-minute. Dig up into this breaker. Give us some kind of reaction, possibly an inverted for value gap model out of there. Otherwise, this might just reverse because, like, I think we're going to wedge breakout at some point. And honestly, I could see this also flipping and taking buy side up here. So we're really in a 50-50 coin flip, honestly. It's like, do you like lower or do you like higher here? If I had to choose the way price is reacting and making lower lows and lower highs, I would say lower, right? But we're in an area that's just so overextended. Like, we could just snap to the highs too. It's just very tricky zone for us. Very tricky zone. All right, let's see what happens here. 5-minute got filled. Let's see if that breaker gets touched. 15-minute SMT at lows. This is why I like having people in here, bro. You guys are just like hawks for SMTs. Let's see. Are we marking this as the SMT? What are we looking at here? I don't have SMT right now. What are you looking at? This? Yeah, I definitely don't see an SMT. No SMT, brother. I don't know what SMT you're talking about. Why do people call out SMTs if they don't know what SMTs are? I really like this for a short. I really like this for a short. I really like this for a short, chat. Can we get up into that breaker? Oh my God, trading view's frozen. The gym today is going to be biceps, bro. Biceps and back. I got to get a good workout in today. Yesterday I didn't go. Bicep, back, cardio, probably sauna. I need a good workout in today. What about you, bro? We got into that breaker. We didn't really get into that breaker yet. I use the candles of the breaker. The body candles. Possible 30-second inverted fair value gap coming up here. Watching it over on Top Step X platform. I'm going to short this, chat. It's a little bit of a crappy entry. It's a really crappy entry. But I'm targeting all the way down here. Really crappy entry, but I'm targeting way lower. I like the reaction. I got a 30-second inverted so far. And I want to see this next swing low just get stabbed. Run us lower. Really bad entry though. So run your stops wider or run your risk a lot lighter. I'm on eval, so it's fine, but that's the name of the game today, is just eval hunting, right? I'm just looking for 1,500 bucks on this trade and then I'm out. I literally am I'm up 1,000 already. 1,200. And I'm out. Wow. I am literally cooking. I am literally cooking, chat. Can I send a screenshot in YouTube chat? You guys got to see this. I'm out right there. I'm out right there. That is 40 points right there. I wish I could screenshot this. This looks so beautiful. I'm going to put it in Discord. If you guys are not in the Discord channel, hop in the Discord. But I'm about to show you real quick what I just did on, what I just did over on, Take Profit Trader. Check this out, ready? I'm going to put it in the profit and loss. I'm literally done. I can't even trade anymore. I just basically went crazy. Wow. Yeah, I actually went over the threshold on the first two. I made 1,800. On the second two, I made 1,500 straight. That's it right there, man. Wow. Wow, what a session. I love, here's the thing, guys. On Fridays on NFP, if we can build our, basically, if we can build the amount of capital that we already have, like get more accounts, I mean, it's literally the best possible situation that you can be in. A day like today, you don't really want to put on risk for funded, but you're fine putting it on for eval. And if you can add more capital, I always say this, the more capital you have, the less risk you can take. Because then you could just hit base hits, $200-300 a day, $1 million of capital. You're only looking to take base hits, right? 1% a month, you're making 10 racks a month on that. So the more capital, reduce risk, base hit. Day like today, all we got to do is just take, these type of trades. I was in 2 minis on that trade. That's 40 points. That's 1,500 bucks. We're done. Clean 30-second, what's it called? Clean 30-second inverted fair value gap model, right? Came back up, displays through the 30-second. There's inversion right here on the 30-second. I don't have the 30-second on TradingView, but here we go. If you guys are still in this trade, I really do like 17,825 as a draw, and then possibly even lower than that. This 5% alert zone is going to be the area that nobody else can trade at, so be careful about that too. Chat, if we took this trade, can I get some more W's? Come on, let's do it. Let's do it again. If you guys took this trade, W's in the chat, baby. Spam them again. W's in the chat, man. That's 2 for 2. NFP day, chat. Come on. 60-point winner on the short here. 30-second inverted fair value gap on the YouTube live. Let's go. Way to work today, chat. Way to work. This should displace and take out that low. This should take this low out pretty easily here. Good job, guys. Good job. Way to work. Way to work. Way to work, baby. There's that low. Tagged and bagged. Yeah, if you guys are new here and you're just tuning into the live stream, we do this pretty much every day of the week, but over in the premium section. I'll come live on here once in a while just to, you know, I obviously want to still give free value to the community and the people that do not know about us. But yeah, if you guys are interested in actually being part of the premium membership, I would definitely take a look at that inside the Discord. Obviously, you could see what we're all about here. Wow, this is a nice trade, chat. Look at this trade. Look at this trade. 74 points on that 30-second inverted fair value gap. Perfect retouch of the 5-minute inverted fair value gap down here. Come back in, touch it, slap it. Shorts all day long, man. Man, we are cooking today, guys. This is going to be a 100-point banger. Anybody in this trade still? That's another 80 points, dude. That's 160 points on NFP day. Damn! Chat, that's 100. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy actually. Really nice trade. I don't think this trade had a tick of draw. I think the entry I took didn't have one tick of draw. Basically straight to profit, 80 points. Noah's up a rack. Let's go, man. This stream made me decide to join the premium. Bro, you're going to be in the right place. I promise you. I've been doing this 9 years. This is literally what I do. I live, breathe, eat this stuff, man. But honestly, you'll gain a lot of value out of the Discord too. There's a lot of value in here. So I appreciate you joining, man. Welcome to the team. If you guys are not in the Discord, I'll bring this up real quick to show you guys what we did here today. How do I zoom in on this, dude? Can you zoom in? Why can't I zoom in? Oh, that's ass. Yo, this trade is about to pay. This trade is about to pay if you guys are in this. I honestly kind of wish I was unfunded today. I said it. I kind of wish we were funded today. We were unfunded. Ugh. What a day to be unfunded, guys. What a day to be unfunded it would have been. Hold on. How do I bring this up for the YouTube channel? Here's what we did today, guys. Oh, the snipping tool won't show up. That's annoying. Yeah, I can't. Anyway, I posted in the Discord. You guys saw what we end up doing today. Which copy trading website am I using? I'm using Trade-Evate. I just copy trade with Trade-Evate. Wow. Oh my God, bro. Mr. Italy. Yo, hold on. Dude, Mr. Italy just went crazy, chat. Look what Mr. Italy just did. Why isn't this working, dude? Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm dumb. Guys, if you guys are in the Discord, look at Mr. Italy. Mr. Italy just went Super Saiyan. 4,800. Actually, everybody's eating today, dude. Look at this. Premium chat is going crazy today. 1,500 here from Experiment. Fluid made 1,000. Christian, Mr. Italy made 4,800. TX Ranger went crazy on the Apex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 on these. 1400 from Mint. Vage just passed an eval. Let's see what we got going on in profit and loss. 766 from Sun. Runner's up 2 racks today. Dude, you guys think $100 is a lot of money? It's not. And then this is what I did today on those evals. 18, 18, 15, 15. Big day, man. Big day. Big day, chat. Real big day. All right. Where's my there it is. Oh man, what a day, guys. Holy macaroni. All right, honestly, I think that's it, man. I think that's it. Dude, Mr. Italy is crazy, bro. That is the most interesting man in the whole Discord. Honestly, I love that guy. Every time that I see him post profits, I'm like, dude, I know he's probably done 3x what I did today. Like, I basically did 2, 4, 6, like 8 grand today. Mr. Italy did 4 grand. I don't know if he copy traded too, but. Type 1 if you're still in this trade. Type 1 if you're still in this trade. We want to hang out with this, anybody that's still, oh my God, we're up 123 points. We're up 123 points. Guys, can we do one more video real quick? Can we do one more video? Can you guys spam the W's if you took this trade? I want to show everybody what we just did here on this 127 point trade. Spam W's, just go crazy. Yeah, chat literally just caught an absolute heater. 120 something point short after we took an 80 point long. Let's go, chat. Happy NFP, boys. All right, that was a great video. I appreciate the support. You guys are fantastic. This is gonna hit TP, guys. I'm not even joking. This is hitting TP. This is literally gonna hit that full TP for 175 points short on a Friday. We are cooking, chat. Chat, I might say it. I might say I might be a little cocky. Might be the #1 Discord community in the trading world right now. Might be. Currently ranked number 200 on WAP and climbing. We might be. I don't want to be. I don't like to be like that, but we might be. I'm really not a cocky person, but sometimes you gotta have a little what I call showmanship. I'm really a most humble person you'll ever meet, but when you're good at something, right, you gotta have a little swag, like Jordan, right? Jordan 96, 97. Oh no, my wife's in here. Everyone say hi to Steph. That's the wife. Is she not a mod? We have to make her mod or something. All right, honey, you're mod now. Got to make her mod. Steph, you need a profile photo too, though. Yeah, Stephanie Escobar, guys, in the chat is the wife. Everyone say hi to her. Tell her how you did today. Tell everybody how we did today. How many points did we take today, chat? Let's actually get a count up here. Currently, if you're still in the trade, we'll go by that. If you're still in the trade, you're up 102. And then we made 80. So we're currently up about 180 currently. We closed 80 on the long. And I closed 40 on the short. But there's people still in this trade. We did pretty good today. Current trade on the chart, guys, is a 30-second inverted fair value gap model, but there's a little bit more to it. Okay, for educational lessons, I looked for the entry on the 30, but on the 5 is what gave us confirmation. Okay, let's go back to this because this is this is a very clean trade. Let me delete this for now. Let's just go through this. So we end up forming a 1-minute breaker. Okay, so we have a 1-minute breaker here. Very clean, very nice displacement, right? So we're getting a 1 minute breaker with a V-shaped recovery. Okay, the market's trending lower, so we're trying to align ourselves with lower. Obviously, we're shorting. We're looking for shorts. Okay, we're not making new highs either, right? We're putting in higher lows. Excuse me, lower lows, lower highs. Lower lows, lower highs. 1 minute breaker. Okay, that's the foundation. Now we're starting to displace lower. Okay, we jump on the 5 minute now. This is where I was like, all right, this is looking really good. So 5 minute finally inverts here. Okay. This candle is a strong inversion. This one was This one finally inverts nicely. So we mark it as an inversion, but it ends up leaving behind a 5 minute bearish FEG, which to me is very, very good. I like that a lot. My trade model works the best, guys, when it delivers out of a higher time frame PDRA gap. I say it all the time on the channel, in the premium, in the educational, and if we're delivering out of a gap, higher probability trade setup. So here we go. 5 minute inversion, retest into a 5 minute bearish FEG, which basically just almost hits the breaker from the 1 minute. Okay? So inverted fair value gap on the 5 minute bearish, 1 minute breaker. Easy, easy target below here at swing lows. Okay? At external liquidity lower. Okay? That's it. That's the framework behind it. We're shorting out of a gap. And then on the lower time frame, once we confirm this was going to be downside, we're going to move from here. I found an entry right here on a 30-second time frame. If you look at Top Step X, you'll see it. There's a 30-second inverted there. Okay? And we just take that lower and we ride lower. That's it. Very, very simple. Well, it's not simple. It could be a new language to new people, but once you know it, it's very simple. So our entry was right around here. Okay. And we're currently floating, let's see here. Currently floating just around 139 points from that short. That's the breakdown right there. I'll post this later in the trade review on Discord, but that's for YouTube people. If you're new here, trying to gain value, trying to actually learn how to trade and not be a signal bot, that is literally what we just did. That is one of the strongest setups that you can take with the inverted fair value gap model when the draw on liquidity is lower. It's one of my favorites, and you guys can learn it too. Pass an eval on the first trade today. I love to see it, man. Hi, wife. As always, PJ's calls. Very nice. 2 trades. I appreciate that. Plus $400 today because of your husband. Let's go, man. You guys can send me a beer or something. Send me a pizza. I'm in the mood for a nice pizza. Very simple trade, honestly. Very simple trade. When you understand how to find it and spot it, very simple trade. All right, guys. We've been live for an hour. We've basically took 2 perfect trades. I think we call it here. I mean, it's Friday. Everyone should be up big time. On Monday, I'll come back and we'll pass these take profit accounts, and we'll have a new fresh 4 take profits to trade with too, on top of what I already have. So the capital keeps building, guys. You got to keep building the capital. Right? Day like today, we're building capital. Brent, you can go back and rewatch the live, man. I'm not going to go over everything again. I actually just went over it. So when we're done with the stream, you can go back and watch literally everything we did. And obviously gain some value from that. All right, guys. I think that's it, man. Everyone, go to the gym, work out, hang out with family, relax. If you took these 2 trades today and you're up over almost 200 points, do not trade anymore, right? I will find you, okay? I will find you. Everyone have a great day. Have a blessed day. Stay blessed up. I love y'all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.